Nasa glass yung link. Okay. Sige, sagutan natin yung ano. Ano naman mga nasagutan nyo dito? Wala pa?
Ako, sir, wala pa. Di ko lang alam si Ronel.
Ronel, ikaw, anong sinagutan mo?
Sir, yung ano po.
Bukod sa mga kaibigan mong sinasagot mo, ano pang mga sinagutan mo?
Sir, di po ako sigurado eh. Nasagot ko.
Okay lang. Anong exercises ang sinagot niyo?
Yung 1 po.
Okay. Yung one.
Problem
Sige.
1 po.
Let's answer number 1. Exercise 1. Clemente. Kael, nandyan ka? Michelle?
Yes po.
May buka din, ha?
Meron po.
Sige, let's answer exercise number 1. Maybe we can use what? Excel para mas mabilis tayo. Sandali, Let me open tayo ng Excel. Okay. Yan, ganyan ang nangyayari kapag nasa loob ka ng computer. Let's try. Malaki din. Hindi makikita, no? Yan. Okay na yan, no? Kita nyo naman, di ba? Kita nyo mali. Nakikita nyo ba? Hindi.
Kita po.
Kita naman po, sir.
Okay. Let's read this one. Peak sales for Mid-East products incorporated occur in August. The company's sales budget for the third quarter showing this peak sales is given below. July 600, August 900, September 2 million. Ang total 2 million. From past experience, the company has learned that 20% of month sales are collected in the month of sale. Okay, another 70% is collected in the month following sale, and the remaining 10% is collected in the second month following sale. Bad debts are negligible and can be ignored. May sales total 430,000 and June sales total 540,000. Prepare a schedule of expected cash collections from sales by month and in total for the third quarter. Assume that the company will prepare a budgeted statement of financial position as of September 30. Compute the accounts receivable of that date. Okay. nakakwenta-kwenta. Joke lang. So, July, August, September. July, August, September. Ano ba yun? Parang may tumutunog. And then, yun daw kasi experience nila, 20% of month's sales are collected in the month of sale. The other 70% is collected in the month following the sale, and the remaining 10% is collected in the second month following the sale. So therefore, yung sales for the month is collected in the month of sale, the following month, and the following month. So for the month of July, ang magiging collection nito ay yung sales from May, kasi inabot siya May, June, July. And then collections also from sales from June, and also collections from sales of July. Susundan niyo ba ako? Yung para sa May, yung ika-third percentage ang makokollect ng July, and that is 10%. Tama ba? Yes, 10%. Ngayon, ang sales ng May ay 430. 430,000 times 10%. Yan ang collection ng July, which is 43,000. And then yung para sa June, ang sales for June was 540. Ang makokollect naman dito ay 70%. Wow, laki. 70%. And that is how much? And then for the month of July, ang sales natin is 600. Ang nakulag dyan, 20%. That is 120. Okay. Okay. So, you do the same for August, September. Ito, si August, ang collections niya ay starting June. Ibaba ko para hindi makakita. June. Tama ba? Yes. 540,000 times 10%. Okay? Okay, try. So, bigyan natin ito ng July, August, and then ito naman, July, August, September. Yung para sa June, ang total is 541,000. Magkano ang sagot niyo sa August o September? Sagot nyo ba? Hindi pa.
654 po sa August, sir.
Okay, that's good. Yung sa September.
1,090,000 po.
Ha?
790 po.
790. That's correct. Double check. Sandali. Yung sinasabi kong kaklaseng iba. Sandali lang. Okay. Yung August, ay, mali. That is correct, 654. And oops, ano ba yan? 654. And then yung September, 790. Okay. Ang sunod mong gawin para masagot mo yung requirement number 2, ay hindi pa rin pala. Number 1 pa din. By month and in total for the third quarter. Ang sunod mong gawin dito sa gilid, lagyan mo ng total and then i-add mo naman horizontally. Copy-paste mo lang dito. 43, 78, and so on and so on. And then, magkano yung total for the quarter? Anong nangyayari sa inyo?
Yung total po ba, sir?
Oo.
1.985.
Magkano?
Yun po.
1,985,000. So, it's either in-add mo siya vertically or pwede rin namang itong tatlo na to. Yun din yun. Sandali. Okay. Kael, ano nga yung mga collections mo ng August? Can you dictate to me?
54,000 po.
54,000,
Tapos 420,000.
20,000.
Saka 180,000 po.
Wesley, ikaw, anong collections mo ng September?
60,000
July.
po yung sa July, sa
60.
July po 60.
Okay.
Yung sa August po is 630. Tama po ba? 630 po.
And then,
Sa September po 20% and 100,000 po.
very good. So, copy-paste nyo lang yan. And then, total horizontally or vertically, parehas lang. 1,185,000. Now, yung number 2, assume that the company will prepare a budget statement, financial position as of September 30. Sa dito, mayroon na delivery.
Okay, mga kapatid, nakaligtas po kami sa quiz.
Okay, game. Ano nga sinasabi ko? Sandali. Yung number 2, assume that the company will prepare a budgeted statement of financial position as of September 30. Compute the account receivable as of that date. Okay? Na-try niyo bang sagutan yung magkano magiging account receivables niya? Because not all of the sales were collected. Yung sales natin for the month of May is collected already on May, June, July. So, hindi na yan naabot ng September. Wala tayong receivable doon. For the month of June, na-collect siya ng June, July, August. So, by September 30, fully collected na rin siya. For the month of July, it will be collected on July, August, and September. So, by September 30, fully collected na rin siya. But for August, ang collection niya is 10% on the month of sale, which is August, 70% on September, and therefore meron siyang maiiwan ng ilan? 30%? Ilan? Ano nga? 10.
Sa August po, sir.
Yes. Ilan yung matitirang August collectible? 10%.
10% po.
Yes, 10%. 20 nung August, 70 nung September, then 90. So 10% nung August sales ay still collectible by September 30. August, that is 900,000 at 10%. Mahirap to, 90,000. And then, yung for the month of September, makukolect doon ay 20% on the month of sale. So by September 30, end of the month, ang still collectible niya ay yung 70 and 10 or 80%. So 500,000 times para hindi malito, isang 70 and 10% or 80%. And that is 400,000. Jadi ang total, 490,000. Diba?
Yes po.
Opo, sir.
Very good. Next, exercise 2. Or, nasagot nyo na ba itong exercise 2? Hindi pa. Ay, tanong ko na pala kanina. Wala ka pala kayo nasagot. O sige, isagutan natin lahat para masaya. Oh,
Yeah.
gumagalaw yung libro ko. Pumunukat eh. Okay, Rock Telecom has budgeted the sales of its innovative mobile phone over next 4 months as follows. Okay. July, ang sales natin in units is 30, 45, 60, and 50. The company is now in the process of preparing a production budget, okay, for the third quarter. Ang third quarter is composed of July, August, September only. Past experience has shown that end of month inventories of finished goods must equal 10% of the next month sales. Naintindihan niyo ba yon? Yun daw ating ending inventory of that particular month is equivalent to 10% of the finished goods of the next month's sales. Ano? 10% of the next month's sales in terms of units. Siyempre, kung sales yun, de finished goods yun. The inventory at the end of June was 3,000 units. Okay. Prepare a production budget for the third quarter showing the number of units to be produced each month and for the quarter in total. So, kahirap naman nito. Okay, sige. Gusto niya yan. For the third quarter, so ang composition lang is July, August, September. And then, total. Okay. Now, we will start. Ang hinahanap ay to be produced. No? Prepare a production budget for the quarter showing the number of units to be produced. So, para malaman natin yung to be produced, ang format natin, unahin daw muna natin ilan ba yung mabebenta natin, budgeted sales for the month. So, budgeted sales natin, this is units ay 30,000, 45, 60. And then, yung total, mahirap. 35. And then, dagdagan natin ng ending inventory. Desired ending inventory. So, ang assumption natin dito, ang rule niya ay 10% of the next month sales ang dapat na ending inventory. 10%. O kung ito ay July, ang next month ay August, at ito yung next month sales, so therefore 10% nito, kaya 4,500. In among September, itong sales niya in units, 10% nito ang magiging ending inventory ng August, kaya 6,000. In among September, buti na lang, given yung October sales in units, at yun ay 50,000, 10% nun, 5,000. Susundan pa ba?
Yes po.
Good. Ano yung tawag natin dito? Sold and, when you add sold and ending inventory. Anong tawag natin dito? habang iniisip nyo, total ko muna. Hindi pala. Sagot na ba kayo? Ano yung tawag natin doon sa total na to? Ano, weak ang signal, gano'n? Ano nangyayari? Joshua, anong ginagawa mo?
Nagsusulat, sir.
Anong tawag nito sa total na to when we add sales and ending inventory? Secret?
Sir, cost of goods available for sale?
Ayun ang available for sale.
Cost of goods available. Pwede na din, no? Yes.
Available
Cost of goods available for sale. Goods available for sale. Diba? Pag binaliktad lang natin to, di ba ang gas natin ay beginning inventory. Oops, baliktad. Beginning inventory plus purchases or production, yung produced. O de, kung ano man yung naumpisahan mo, tapos yung pinroduce mo, yun yung available for sales mo. And then out of your available, pag minus mo yung ending mo, yun yung nabenta mo. Or kung baliktad naman, out of your available, i-minus mo yung nabenta mo, yung sold mo, makukuha mo yung ending inventory mo. So, ito ay yung gas. Binaliktad lang natin. Goods available for sale. So, total lang natin yan. Okay. Now, pagdating dito sa ending inventory, hindi natin siya ito total. Bakit? Kasi ito ay quarter ending. So, hindi ito total lahat ng ending. Kung hindi, kung ano yung ending inventory of the last month of the quarter, yun ang ending inventory of that quarter. Susundan ba yun? Ulit. Hindi natin ito total because the ending inventory of the quarter is the ending inventory of the last month of that quarter, and that is September. So therefore, 5,000 ang ating inventory. Kung hindi mo yan nasundan, isipin mong mabuti yung third quarter ay July, August, September. So therefore, ang ending inventory ng quarter na yon ay September and ending inventory din. So total natin yan. Yan. At kung i-check natin kung parehas ba ito dun sa gas, i-add natin siya, ano tawag yan? Horizontally. Hindi siya re-reflect kasi yung ending inventory natin, yun lang sa September. Okay? Next. Beginning. May sinabi ba sa beginning? Of course, beginning today is ending yesterday. Tama ba? Yung beginning ngayon ay ending kahapon. Kaya kung natulog ka kahapon nang hindi ka naligo, pagising mo, hindi ka pa rin nakaligo. Kaya yung ending ng August, magiging ng August. Yung ending ng July, magiging beginning ng August. So, naligo ka ba kagabi?
Opo, sir. Siyempre.
Okay. Ending ng August, beginning ng September, 6,000. Okay, ang kulang na lang natin is si July. Ngayon, buti na lang, merong information dito na the inventory at the end of June was 3,000. So therefore, ending of June, beginning of July, yun ang kukunin natin. Okay? So, hindi yan i-add, lagyan ko na lang ng test. Anong gagawin? Less equals yung ipoproduce natin. Produce. To be produced. Okay. Minus na natin. Yan ang ipoproduce natin. Okay, next. Gaya ng ginawa mo dito sa ending, yun din ang gagawin mo sa beginning. Beginning of the quarter, wag mong i-add. Kuhanin mo yung beginning ng July. The beginning of the quarter yun. Okay. And then, tsaka na natin i-minus. Okay. Bigyan natin ng guhit-guhit para magandang tingnan. Seryoso ba? Sinusulat mo? Kita pa ba? Kita mo pala eh.
May joke, sir. Tinatype ko lang sa ano. Na-type ko din sa Excel.
Okay. Sige, para hindi ka na mag-type, nahiya naman ako sa iyo eh. Sandali Let's use Google Sheets and then I'll share it with you.
Yan.
Para kakahiya talaga sa inyo eh. Sandali Malamig na yung cake mo. Exercise for chapter 5. Ngayon, anong gusto niyo? Viewer lang kayo o wag gawin natin? Pwedeng mag-edit. And then, pwede bang DBS? Anyone with that link? Kasi wala namang kayong BSU copy.
Sir, di kami naka-GC.
And then, sa ko ba isi-send? FB, sandali.
Dito sa comment na lang.
Ay, sa comment pala ako. Galing mo. Pagka ganito mga usapan, magagaling ka.
Siyempre. Diyan na lang tayo, okay, sir.
Dito pala sa comment. Sandali. Diba? Kita nyo din. Yun. O, game. Exercise 3. Body kayo naman. Exercise 3 tayo. Ang liit. Ayoko nung maliit. Hindi nakakasolve. Well, yan. O, kunyari, talagang gumagalaw yung mga, wala namang tinitingnan lang naman, ano. Okay. Let's
Ano
answer.
sir, mapagpanggap lang.
Oo. Answer exercise 3. Mini Products Inc. has developed a very powerful electronic calculator. Wow, ang calculator to. Each calculator requires 3 small chips that cost 200 pesos each and are purchased from an overseas supplier. Mini Products has prepared a production budget for the calculator by quarters for year 2 and for the first quarter of For the calculator by quarters for year 2 and for the first quarter of year 3. Okay, as shown below. So yung year 2 for the entire year, first, second, and third, fourth quarter ang ginawa niya. And then yung year 3, yung first quarter. Budgeted production in calculators. Okay, 60, 90, 150, 180. The chip used in production of the calculator is sometimes hard to get. Parang kasi ano lang to So it is necessary to carry large inventory as a precaution against stockouts. Okay. For this reason, the inventory of chips at the end of the quarter must be equal to 20% of the following quarter's production needs. Kaya pala may year 3 first quarter. Some 36,000 chips will be on hand to start the first quarter of year 2. Yung beginning inventory. Prepare a material purchase budget for chips by quarter and in total for year 2. Okay. At the bottom of your budget, show the peso amount of purchases for each quarter and for the year in total. Walang kakwenta-kwenta. Joke lang. Sige. Ito yung first quarter. Second quarter. Third quarter. Sige, kayo naman magsulat ng fourth and total para merong partisipasyon. Okay. Ang hinahanap natin is total amount, total number of units to be purchased for each quarter and then yung total. So, ang umpisahan natin, ilan ba kasi muna yung ipoproduce? So, budgeted production. For the first quarter, 60. And then, kayo na yung iba. Okay, kung yan yung ipoproduce for the first quarter, tapos, ang isang unit nangangailangan ng ilang chips yun?
3 chips po per unit.
3 chips. So, uh, number of chips. Multiply natin ng 3 para makabuo tayo ng total. Multiply na lang natin. Times. Lagyan kaya natin ito ng magtawag dito. Sige, kaya mo yan. Kaya yan. Okay, 180. So, yan yung required numbers of units, number of chips to produce 60,000 units for the first quarter. Yun din sa second, third, and fourth. Now, for the total, ba't hindi nito tinota? Total budgeted production for the year is yung total nung apat na quarter, diba? Okay. So, ang required natin for the year, number of chips is 1,200. 1,200,000. Next. So, meron na tayong total number of chips required. Pangalanan natin ng total required chips. Okay. So, yan ba ang bibilhin natin? Siyempre, hindi, no? Kasi meron daw, hindi siya madaling mahanap, not easy to get. So, kailangan may buffer tayo. We need ending inventory. Kasi, kung minsan hindi siya available. Ang hirap naman, hindi siya available. Okay. Ang ending inventory ay 20% of the following quarter's production needs. Okay. 20% of the following month's production need. Following quarter's production needs. So, if this is the production for the second quarter, and it requires 3 chips per unit, ito yung requirements to produce 90,270. So, you get 20% of 270, ilan yun? Okay.
54.
Times 0.2. 54,000. So, sige. Gawin sa mga susunod na mga pangyayari ng quarter. Tanong mo na lang, sir, paano yung fourth? Kasi yung fourth, lagay natin dito. Yung sa third year niya, ng first quarter, ang requirement naman ay not requirement. Ang budgeted production is 80. So, kung 3 units pa din yan, mangangailangan siya ng 240,000 units of chips. 240,000 pieces of chips. So, kunin mo yung 20% niyan. Yan. Okay. Oh, third. But walang sagot yung third. Good. Very good. Next. So, pag inad na natin yung required ending, ano uli ang tawag natin dito? Anong tawag natin doon? Yung kaparehas ng gas. Hindi naman siya gas ngayon kasi hindi siya finished goods. Raw materials naman to.
Goods available for, ano yun, sir? Yung
Available for? Tama. Raw materials available for what?
Use po ba?
Use.
Ayun.
Very good. Available for use. Raw materials available for use. So, di ba? Ito used, unused. Kaya, total raw materials available for use. Okay. So, sige, total. Unahan ko na kayo. Value today. Okay. False. Ilan ba kayo? Ba't apat lang kayo? Sinong wala? Diba 2, 4, 6, 6 kayo? Ay, ilan ba kayo? 5, 2, 4, 5.
Dalawa po screen ni Ronald, sir.
Galvez, Kael, Francisco, Marcos, Clemente. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tama, 5 nga kayo. Sige, parang yung tayo nagkakagulo Kael sa second ka, Clemente sa third, no. Si Joshua sa third, si Wesley sa fourth, Francisco sa first, si Clemente sa total. Ako sa gilid. Ako sa gilid. Okay. Next, available for use. So, dalawa lang ang source ng available for use. Yung pinamili at saka beginning inventory. At ang hinahanap natin is yung pinamili, yung bibilhin. So, ibabawas natin yung less. Less tuloy. Less. Beginning raw materials inventory. Yan. Ngayon, doon sa first quarter, meron daw beginning na 36,000 chips at the start. Galing. Yung iba, paano? Edi yung ending today, beginning tomorrow. Very good. So, equals yung purchases in units. Ako na lang magpapaganda. Yan. O, Ronel, wala pang total.
Total po ng horizontal po ba o yung sa baba na po?
Yung sa quarter. Total for the quarter.
Sa ano pa na po, sir? Sa purchases po.
Itong i-highlight ko, ito sa ito. Quarter total. Lahat, ending inventory ng annual, beginning inventory ng annual, RMAFU ng annual. Kayo yung annual. Ito nga dito. Kayo yung annual. And then, so meron na tayong numbers of units to be purchased per quarter. 198, 306, 420, 288. That is all correct. Multiply natin sa 200 pesos cost. Cheap. 200. Okay, so amount. Purchases. Peso for amount. Ayan. Pinitok ko eh. Galvez. Galvez, ikaw ba sa second? Marcos.
Third, sir, ako third.
Third ka ba? Sino sa second?
Second po ako, sir.
Sino sa first? Wesley?
Ako po, Francisco po.
Fourth po ako, sir.
Clemens. Ay nako, wala pang sagot si Clemente.
Meron na po.
Hindi ko nakikita.
Ay! Naka-ano po bala tayo? Naka-spreadsheet?
Oo, nasan ka ba? Saan ka ba nagpupunta?
Sir, akala ko po recitation lang.
Ay, ngayon ka lang. Ngayon lang sa third.
Hindi na pala alam.
Sir, akala ko po kayo po yung nagta-type ng lahat.
Ayun na pala nagsasagot.
Ako talaga, oo, yung kakapuyat talaga yan eh. Kung
Pero
ano
may
kasi
sagot na po ako. Na-compute ko na po.
Kasi inang before class.
kakapuyat yan. Kung ano ka pinapanood kasi eh. Sulat mo dito.
Yes, sir. Nasa spreadsheet, nasa ano na po ako, Google Docs.
Okay, okay. Hanggang saan gusto niyo? Or meron pa kayong ibang gustong sagutin?
Lahat daw po.
Konti na lang pala eh. 4, 5, 6, 7. Nasagutan na natin yan. O sige, walang kakwenta-kwenta. Joke lang. Exercise 4. The production department of the Laguna plant, ano ba hinahanap mo? Requirement, construct the company's direct labor budget for the upcoming fiscal year, assuming that the direct labor workforce is adjusted each quarter to match the number of hours required to produce the forecasted number of units produced. Okay. Construct the company's direct labor budget for the upcoming fiscal year, assuming that the direct labor workforce is not adjusted each quarter. Instead, assume that the company's direct labor workforce consists of permanent employees who are guaranteed to be paid for at least 1,800 hours of work each quarter. If the number of required direct labor hours is less than this number, the workers are still paid for 1,800 hours anyway. Any hours worked in excess of 1/8 is in a quarter are paid at a rate of 1.5 times the normal hourly rate for the direct labor hours. Okay, maganda to. Isang with fixed amount na 1,000, not amount, fixed numbers of hours na 1,800. Yung isa, purely variable. Okay, the production department of the Laguna plant of JC Corporation has submitted the following forecast of units to be produced at the plant for each quarter of the coming fiscal year. The plant produces high-end outdoor barbecue grills. Okay, 544 549. Each unit requires 0.40 direct labor hours and direct labor hour workers paid 11 pesos per hour. Okay. Kala nila mahirap to. Mahirap talaga. First, second, third, fourth. At para mas masaya, lagyan natin ng annual. So, kaunahang maglagay ng pangalan kung saan kayo. First, second, third, or fourth, or annual.
Ayoko sa first set.
Okay, annual.
Simulan ko na po yung first eh.
Sino man yung nahuli dun sa
Pero binago ni Joshua yung akin. Binago ho.
Ginamit ni Joshua.
Ano ba yan?
Kaya nung annual, magpa-plus lang.
Ay, hindi ko alam na nagsulat ka na doon. Hindi ko alam na nagsulat ka na doon. Walang sulat yung nilagay ko doon.
Hindi, nakita ko binago mo eh.
Oh, ba't puro Joshua? Ay, sino ba yung nag-ano na yan?
Si Joshua na daw gagawa lahat, sir.
Teka ha.
Ay,
Teka lang. Mula sa exercise 2, ano tong ginawa mo? Ronel.
Ay, yung sir, yung sa inventory po siya sa beginning.
Ano to?
Saan po, sir?
Yung annual sa exercise 3. Ending inventory.
Ay, oo nga po pala. Bale, 48. Ay, mali. Doon ko na iba.
Tinamaan na. Sige, kaya mo yan. Change it. Ano ang ending ng annual natin? Very good. And then yung beginning, ulit.
Beginning po pala.
Yan, okay. So tama na yan, 1 to 1, and then 200, that's 2,420. 24 billion, 240 million. Okay. Very good. Okay. So next, ilan yung ipoproduce? Units to be produced. 2, 3, produce. O, sige, sulat na. Yun, yung given. Units to be produced. And then, each unit requires 0.40 labor hours. So, we have to compute for the total labor hours. So,
Sir, excuse me po.
yes.
Yung dun po sa total purchases po nung sa fourth year.
Fourth quarter.
Po. Hindi po ba 57.6 million?
Ilan?
Hindi po ba 57.6? Yung sa exercise 3 po.
Ano, parang sobra nga naman to. Tama ba itong multiplication mo, Marco? 288 times 200.
Mali po, nasobrahan po ng isang zero.
Sobrahan lang siya ng ano. Kasi hindi tayo naka-financial eh. 84 tama. Okay. Financial nga natin. Yan. Ay?
Si Joshua na daw po dun sa first quarter po ng third year.
Oy, annual na ako.
Sige. O, bahala kayo. Okay. Ang dami nyo masulat required hours per unit. Units. Required hours per unit. Okay. That's 0.4 per hour. And then, so, mako-compute mo yung total hours need. Total hours need. Okay, multiply mo ng labor cost per hour. Mura lang naman, 11 pesos. Total cost. Hindi. Total direct labor cost. Correct. Ronel, correct. 22,000. Francisco, correct. 19,800. Marcos, correct. 21,560. And Kael, 19,360 is correct. Joshua, kailangan itama mo yan. 82,720. That's correct. Okay. That's requirement number 1. Dun sa number 2, sandali kaka-copy-paste ko na rin to. Total, kayo din naman yun. Yan. Okay. Okay, dun sa requirement number 2, buburahin ko muna ito. Total hours needs is, tama tayo dyan, 2,000, 1,760, 1,81960, and 7,520. Okay. Iyan yung mga total hours needed to produce yung units na kailangan nila. Ngayon, instead of paying them per hour, meron daw tayong babayaran na whether na-reach yun or hindi, we will still pay them 1,800. At in any excess dun sa 1,800 will be paid at a rate of 1.5 times the normal hourly rate. Okay? Sige. So, ito yung fixed hours natin. 1.8. Ito yung excess. Very good. So, may excess. Okay. Ngayon, sabi ni Kaya, paano to? 1.8. We have to separate now the computations of the total cost or total direct labor cost. Yung fixed BL cost. Ang gagawin mo, yung 1.8 multiply mo ng 11 pesos. Kasi yun yung normal rate natin. Pero yung overtime, kung meron man, yung excess, we will call it overtime. That is, ang cost naman niya, hindi lang 11. 11 pesos times 1, tama ba? 1.5 times. And that is, hindi ko alam magkano yun. Dito na nga, 11 times 1.5. 1650.
Yung sa overtime po ba, excess times 11 times 1.5? Yung sa first quarter po ba? Sa
Yes.
akin.
Baka hindi tumugma na 200 times 11 times 1.5 kasi mamamultiply nyo sa 1.5 yung, hindi ko sure kung paparehas. 11 muna times 1.5 tsaka pa lang times 200. O parehas lang siguro.
Yes naman po.
Okay? Sige, total. Total mo. Total. Okay, yung kay Ronel, that is correct. 19.8 ang fix natin. And then, meron siyang excess na 3.3. So, ang total direct labor cost niya is 23,100. That's correct. Francisco, that is correct. 19.8. Marcos, that is correct. 22,440. Ang swerte ni Kael, wala siyang excess. Buong 19.8 lang babayaran. Si Joshua, that is correct. 85,140. O kayang-kaya nyo naman pala eh. O, di ba? Ang bilis natin. Number 5, exercise 5. Ano ba to? Construct the companies. Huwag kang malaglag. Tatalong ka pa eh. Construct the company's manufacturing overhead. Overhead naman for the upcoming fiscal year. Compute the company's manufacturing overhead rate, including both variable and fixed manufacturing overhead for the upcoming fiscal year. Round off to the nearest full centavo. Okay. The direct labor budget of Kiko Corporation for the upcoming fiscal year contains the following details concerning budgeted direct labor hours. Okay. The company's variable manufacturing overhead is 175 per labor hour, and the company's fixed manufacturing overhead is 35,000 per quarter. The only non-cash items included in the fixed manufacturing overhead is depreciation, which is 15,000 per quarter. Walang joke lang. Ang hirap nito. Okay, ready?
Sagutan na po yata yan ni Joshua eh.
Sige, sulat pangalan. Budgeted hours. BLRs. Uh, 5,000, 4,85254. Then get the annual. And then let's compute for the variable overhead rate muna. That is 1.75 each. So makukuha mo yung total variable overhead. And then add natin yung fixed overhead. And then makukuha mo yung total overhead. Ano bang di yan na yung number 1. Company's manufacturing overhead budget for the upcoming fiscal year. And then yung 2, compute the company's manufacturing overhead rate, including variable and fixed, for the upcoming fiscal year. Round off to the nearest whole centavo. Okay. Sabi, di-divide lang natin, no? Na kay Joshua ang kasagutan. Yes. Hold on. Yes, wait. Okay, sandali lang. Okay, dun sa overhead, yes, yung overhead rate na i-round off, nakakasalalay kay Joshua. Hindi natin ko computein per quarter. Dun sa total tayo magko-compute. Divide mo sa total direct labor hours. Ilan ba yung total hours na yun? 20,400. Okay, 43,750, that's correct. 43,400, that is correct. 44,100 and 44,50 is correct. Joshua, ilan yung overhead rate natin?
Sir, yung depreciation po, hindi po ba siya i-deduct?
Why? If there's a question about yung cash disbursement requirement for overhead, yes, we have to deduct kasi non-cash yun. Pero hindi naman niya, sinabi ba niya, construct the company's manufacturing overhead budget for the upcoming fiscal year. Pwede din, no? Para makuha natin yung disbursement lang in cash. Pero this is the overhead budget for the entire year, for the entire quarter, including the depreciation. Pwede rin naman. Yung kasing tanong niya hindi naman niya in-explicit na yung yung cash disbursement lang. Sandali. 12. Okay. Magkano to, Joshua, overhead rate? Sige, habang hinihintay natin si Joshua, kayo lang muna. Selling and admin expense budget. The budgeted unit sales of Helen Company for the upcoming sandali. Same ba yung hatian? Tama na ba yan? Si Ronelsa first and so on. Yan. Go. Compute for the selling and admin expense. Ronel, ikaw sa mga title ha.
Title, sir, yung sa description po sa una.
Oo, yung description. Kung ano-ano yung mga account na yung may mga amount.
Teka, sir, magkarat lang po ako dyan.
Kaya mo yan. Joshua?
Sir, 8.61 ba, sir? Tama ba yun?
How did you get 8.61 sa mo din-divide?
Sa ano, sir? Sa 20,400, sir.
Sige, write it down. Sulat mo doon, 20,400. Okay? I'll give you 10 minutes para kompletuhin yung exercise 6. And then we will have a quiz.
Tungkol saan, sir? Din chapter 5?
Hindi. Sa chapter 3.
Okay po.
Let me just mute my mic.
Sabihin niyo, pag mali pinagagawa ko, ah. Teka, adjust natin. Oy, teka, ako din sa first? Ako rin ba sa first?
Oo.
Oo, ikaw din.
Sa'yo yung title, tapos sa'yo yung first.
Lugi ako dun, ah.
Title at first sa'yo. Hindi ka lugi doon.
Excuse me. Para di ako lalagnatin, ah. Times 2, di ba? Times to times. Kasi ano eh, unit eh. Magsalita naman kayo. Ako lang naririnig sa record eh.
Ano gusto mo sabihin ko?
Shower out. Uy, ano nakasunod? Di ko na alam.
Asan ka na ba? Variable expense.
Nasa fix.
Yung mga fixed expense.
Tingnan niyo yung pinagagawa ko, ah.
Yeah.
Ay, hindi bali, ano pala. Oo, ano pa to. I-enumerate.
Enumerate mo pa yung mga ano.
Ano ba?
expense.
Di una, advertising.
$12,000 per quarter.
Pero dito kasama na depreciation, no? Oo, kasama na yan. Depreciation muna. Kung masusunod kung ano ilalagay sa akin nakasign eh. Iba-ibahin ko nga. Teka, tanggalin ko na nga itong ano. Delete row. Ay, sige, balik natin.
Nasaan na kayo?
Ano yun, fixed selling and admin expense. Hello sir, tama mo ba pinagagawa namin? Ay, wala si sir? Wala sa stream?
Hindi ko alam.
O nakikinig lang?
Nakikinig lang.
Ito na ginagawa natin.
Oo. Iray ha? Iray ha?
Ay, ano ba?
Ronel. Ronel.
Nagbabasa pa ako ng ng ano
Hindi.
sa schedule.
Wala yung ano mo. Depreciation. Ayun no. And depreciation of 16,000 per quarter. Ay, ayun pala. Ay, bulag ako. Sorry.
Hindi ano na, ito total na yung variable tsaka yung fix. Tama ba?
Oo,
Ano
total
ba
mo na
tawag
yung
doon?
fixed selling. Tsaka administrative expense.
Hello, sir. Tama po ba? Kung ba't lumiit? Tama ba, Karen?
Ha?
Liit. Uy, ba't nawala sa akin? Hello?
Uy, ano mangyari?
Nawala din sa akin.
Joshua, binura mo, no?
Hindi!
Hindi, wait. Yan o. Control C natin. Sino ba?
Ando yung ando.
Ayun.
Ayan pala eh. Nice one.
Kinabahan.
Kinabahan ako. Kala ko ulit tayo. Ano na next?
Yan na ata, yan tapos na.
Okay na yan? Tapos na yan? Sir, tama ba yung pinagagawa namin?
Ang dali. Let me double check. 12, 14, 11, 10. Given yan. Okay. Minultiply nyo sa 2.75. That's the variable selling and admin expense per unit. That is correct. 33, 38, 30, 27. Okay. And then you add the fixed expenses. $101, $112, $104, $101, $500. Total is $419 to $50. Okay. Okay, I think that's it, no? Pero again, sasabihin na naman ni Roy, iba minus pa yung cash na yung fit in depreciation. Prepare the company selling and admin expense budget for the upcoming fiscal year. Hindi na naman niya explicitly sinabing cash disbursement for the selling and admin expense, no? Kaya, to me, tama na yan. Yan na yung budget for selling and admin expense. Now, if we will be preparing the cash budget, dun mo kakailanganin yung cash disbursement for selling and admin, ma-minus mo nga dyan yung depreciation. Okay. 48, 160, 64, 120, 60, 6,000. Okay. Okay, tama yan. Tama lahat yan. Let's have a quiz. Madali lang to. Ano ito?